Hey, what up Tarkov fans? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about, should you bring armor into raids? Will armor help you in raids? Obviously the answer is yes and no. So map knowledge and positioning will help you more if you're just starting out. Armor is used to give you that extra edge just in case you get flanked or did not see that scav behind you. Then it'll give you that extra edge so that you'll be able to reposition yourself and take out that scav. So let me separate this into probably 3 stages: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So if you're a beginner and you're just starting out and it's early game, you don't really need to bring in armor. I mean, obviously you might want to bring in the green helmet, you might want to bring in a P.A.K.A. if you can afford it, but for the most part you can just go in there naked and try to loot up as much as you can, because your goal is to increase your stats, increase your skills, and basically earn some of those ruples. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to earn some of those ruples. Unless you're going to factory to kind of fast track your advantage, basically to get to the flea market as fast as you can, then you'll be doing a lot of PvP, or you'll be trying to hunt scavs in factory. In that case, you're going to want to go ahead and get the green helmet and then also the P.A.K.A. armor as well. You know, there's an alternate name for the green helmet, but I just call it the green helmet. In any case, I'll put an image up on the screen so you guys can see it. That's what you want to do as a beginner early game. As a beginner late or mid game, then you might want to switch up to taking in a little bit better armor, because you have the flea market unlocked, you have some money with you, so you have some disposable income, so you can afford to buy some armor and essentially go into the raids stacked up a little bit. At this point, your skills will be up to par, so you'll be able to at least handle the armor, and you'll be able to handle the weight and the heaviness of the armor. You'll be able to have some skills to run around a little bit without losing breath or getting your stamina really low. So that's what you want to do as a beginner. As an intermediate, obviously you pretty much already know the maps at this point, or you know your favorite maps. Most people are playing reserve, or if you're doing the tasks from the dealers, then obviously you're going to be exposed to quite a few of the maps. For me, I would probably take it one step at a time. I just pick a map and then probably go to like Map Genie, just run that map over and over again, either run it in offline raids or online raids, depending on what you want to do, and essentially get your map knowledge up. Once you get your map knowledge up and you find out where all the stashes are, all the places to loot will be, then you can go ahead and take that knowledge and capitalize on it, increasing your overall ruple count. That way you can afford all that armor. The armor is really expensive, and essentially it's not going to work out for you if you take your armor in and all of a sudden you die and then you lose all of that particular armor, because that armor is worth ruples, it's worth money. You're basically going to continue to bring your overall income down, so you don't want to do that. As you get deeper into the game, then you will be able to afford armor and you'll have disposable income to spend on that armor. So that's kind of what you're trying to get to. That's kind of the sweet spot you're trying to get to, where you have disposable armor where it doesn't matter. You can go ahead and bring in the helmet, you can go ahead and bring in the different types of armor that you want to select from. You also have the flea market unlocked at this point, and you've got your skill levels up, and you've got some map knowledge under your belt. So at this point, you can go ahead and bring in armor. You're pretty much here at an intermediate level. Lastly is the advanced level. This is where you are pretty much doing PvP. You're trying to hunt down players. You can go ahead and splurge on that helmet, the face shield, the chops, everything that you need, the huge armor. You have the skills, you have the weight that you need, you have the weight that you need to hold everything. You're pretty much at this point just hunting the players and doing PvP, or you know, some people are just camping players. But you want to go ahead and at this point you'll be able to choose which armor that you want to purchase. Now the armor itself won't help you if you're playing PvP and your opponents have really good headshot aim, which means they can pretty much position their weapons right above your head, click the button, and boom, you're dead. So your armor didn't really help. It helped your opponent because now they have a really good armor that they can take off your body and go and sell to the flea market, because they found it in raid, obviously, and that's one of the new tactics, right? Find in raid. So at that point, you're just helping out your opponent. What you want to make sure to do is get good positioning, learn the maps, and you'll be able to battle everyone that comes to you. All right, I hope that helps you out, guys. Armor as a whole in the early game, not going to help you too much. It might help you against those, you know, early ricochet kind of things from the scavs, but I wouldn't put too much stock in the armor in the early game. Later on, when you have disposable income, yeah, go ahead, splurge on some armor, go to town, do what you need to do, and by the end game or by your advanced level, you'll be able to purchase all the armor that you need, but that'll come with time. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thanks for joining me, Tarkov fans, and we'll catch you in the next video. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot to mention what I think the beginner and intermediate and advanced levels are. If you're a beginner, then I'm probably thinking you're between level 1 and 15. If you're intermediate, you're between level 15 and 30 or 16 and 30. Advanced is going to be any level that's 30 plus, then you're going to be considered advanced. So that's the level breakdown that I believe a beginner, intermediate, and advanced player would be. All right, guys, that's it for me. Once again, thanks for joining me, Tarkov fans, and we will see you in another video. I'm out. What is your best tip for the game? Leave a comment down below and you can be featured in our next video. We hope you enjoyed these highlights. We will see you in the next one.